Last time you was on the show, you talked about how Joe Kleine punked you. That was a viral clip. Anybody else besides Joe Kleine punked you while he was playing the league?
No, cause now that I can remember that punked me like he did, dog, on everything.
Why don't you share the story with some people that might not have heard it?
All right. So here I am. I'm a rookie, and Joe Kleine went to the University of Arkansas. That's my guy. Ended up being my teammate later on in my career. But so here it is. I'm a rookie. He's playing for Phoenix. So we're out in Phoenix, and I'm like, all right, bet. Playing them, and it's a certain play that Jimmy Lynam ran where the big man gets the lob for the dunk. So the first time I went up, boom, I caught it, I dunked it, and y'all, what? Y'all don't want it tonight. So Joe Kleine looked at me, he said, hey, you do that shit again, I'm gonna fuck you up. Man, whatever, old ass dude, man, get out of here with that shit. Whatever, you ain't ready for this. So boom, like 2 plays later, yo, SOS, which stands for same old shit. We was like, SOS, SOS. I'm like, bet. Hey, I take off. It was like air missile defense. Next thing I know, I'm like this. I'm like, damn, and he's standing over me like this. I told you I was gonna knock your ass out. You better don't try that shit no more.
That's crazy.
Oh, bro, I was like, I had a whole different respect for veterans in the league then. Went him and Terry Cummings.
Terry Cummings was strong as a motherfucker. Terry Cummings was strong as fuck.
Bro, again, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to go back down way far memory lane, but it's funny as fuck. So here I am, rookie, excuse me. Terry Cummings is on his way out, but at the time he's playing with Milwaukee, right? So boom, they like, all right, you guarding Terry Cummings tonight. I'm like, all right, cool. I know who he is. I saw him play on TV with Sidney Moncrief and all that. I'm like, all right, because they was big rivals with the Sixers, Dr. J, Andrew Toney, all of that, right? I'm like, all right, bet. That's when I knew the difference between weight room strength and grown man with kids strength. Okay, let me tell y'all, it's a big difference. Don't let that weight room strength pump y'all up to think y'all cock diesel and this and that. Y'all deal with an old man who been through some shit, who got like 4 kids and about 8 grandkids, and who be out
4
there
baby
working,
mamas. Yeah.
rustic ass hands. Hey, let me tell you, I'm trying to back this man down. First of all, he gets the ball in the post. Hot knife going through butter. Laying me up left and right. Damn. I get the ball in the post, it's like this. The same way this couch
ain't going nowhere.
This is me trying to dance. And then, man, I passed the ball out. I'm frustrated.
Repost.
Hey, repost what? Fuck, what? Repost? Man, you crazy. I'm posting out there at the 3-point line. Terry Cummings was strong as shit, and that's when I knew the difference between grown man strength and weight room strength. Strong dude, man. I'm telling you, them NBA veterans, man.
For real.
Shout out to Reggie Miller, man. He's the reason why we have this new segment called Fact or Fiction. I think he started it because his sister came on the show and he had a lot to say that was fact or fiction. We're going to start with you. You was fact or fiction. You was ejected from the McDonald's.
Fact.
How? How the fuck you get kicked out of an all-star game?
The McDonald's all over. How you? Please. I didn't even do that.
Fact.
How did that happen, bro?
Like, no, so cause man, I could deal with playing hard. If you busting my ass, I could deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, don't come at me with all the elbows and dirty shit, though. You ain't got to do that. If I'm busting your ass, don't come at me with that bullshit, dog. Just take
you with it.
The big boy, Darnell Robinson, the big fella from Chicago. You know, we ended up being friends in the long run, but it was like, yeah, you know, he shot the elbow. I ain't appreciate that shit, man. So, you know, I gave him that elbow back, and yeah, they gave me the tech, man, and kicked me out of that motherfucker.
After one tech?
1 or 2. I didn't care. I didn't want to be there.
I didn't want to be there.
No, to be honest, I didn't want to be there. Like, y'all already know, I'm not an all-star game type of dude. I don't give a fuck about an all-star game.
Yeah.
McDonald's, this and that. So they like, oh, yeah, you top player in the country. You got to be there. I'm like, oh, man, fuck.
Yeah.
So I was half-hearted with all the shit there.
That's another record you probably have that probably won't be broken. The only person to get kicked out of McDonald's All-American game.
Great.
Fact.
With Ronald McDonald was there too.
Yeah, and you just came from the children's hospital the day before.
Crazy.
No bullshit.
I know. I was there too.
Yes.
One of your first scrimmage games at UNC, you dunked on senior big man Eric Montross and said, "Your job is mine." Fact or fiction?
Those words, no. It wasn't those exact words.
Can we hear the words?
But no, it was something like that. I can't
Bitch ass
remember verbatim. It probably was something like "this my shit now," or something like that.
You let him know you was here. How'd that go?
My presence is felt. My presence is felt. But him and Coach Smith taught me a lesson. So playing against Eric Montross, that's my guy. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, in practice for the first, month or so, he's busting my ass. I'm like, shit. Because I'm still struck like, oh, shit, I just watched him a couple months ago.
Win a
championship. So here I am practicing and playing against this dude. So I'm like, all right, bet. So first month, he busting my ass. Then I'm like, bam, bet. I got his game. Here I am. We in practice. Boom. He goes for his jump hook. So with his jump hook, he always liked to just put the elbow out first and then go up with the right hand hook. I got you. I got it. Take the elbow. I step back and I'm jumping straight up. Block that shit, right? Boom. We start to break. Block that shit to Stak. Stak, we out. Let's go. We out. Boom. They come back down. Next time, he clears me the fuck out. Smacks me all in my face. I'm talking about he hit me like this. Jump. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, okay, it's an accident. You could take that. The first time it's an accident. But when he came back down and did it again, same thing. Jump. Oh, no, dog. We got to fight right there. I'm like, man, the fuck out of here. They're like, dog, you going to cut that shit out. Coach Smith, oh, no, we don't do that. We don't say that here. Oh, give him a vest. So anytime you had to, you were getting disciplined by any of the coaches, you had to wear a weighted vest. Yo, run them laps.
Just run. That's it.
I had to run till Coach Smith told me to stop.
Oh, fuck.
So I ran for about maybe like 10 minutes. But it was a learning lesson. Like shit. I can't fuck with the All-American senior.
Facts.
Fact or fiction? You actually like NBA ref Joey Crawford.
That's my guy.
You fuck with him.
That's my guy.
Joey is cool. I like
he's
Joey
from that Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
We had our differences back in the day, but hey, like everything else, we all got it. I guarantee you, if I ask y'all right now, how many in here don't like y'all coworkers?
They don't want to raise their hand.
Yeah, they don't want to raise. Some of their coworkers might be here. Yeah, but hey, we was at work, but off of the court, no, Joey a good dude, Philadelphia area dude. He does a lot of good charity work. So no, I fucks with Joey Crawford.